Let's play this just because we got college students who are doing good stuff.
And the stuff is escalating on campus too, by the way.
Right now.
Yeah. Columbia, NYU, and then
we just
other
passed,
ones are going up.
We just passed that 2 p.m. deadline that Columbia gave to the encampment. So how about your guys'
Faculty's
deadline?
linking arms right now.
Divest.
Here is Charlie Kirk getting trolled by a student. Reached out on Twitter and wanted to. Now, this is Charlie Kirk posting this. And so he's clipped it up a little bit. But the kid just messed with Charlie Kirk. Some of it's a decent argument, but Kirk doesn't even really. Kirk has so many lies that he does not know how to respond when somebody just says, okay, yeah, I'll go with that. It's almost like, when a sailboat tacks to catch the wind, but sort of goes the wrong direction and the wind starts to flap. That's what Charlie Kirk is doing here. Because half of what Kirk is saying is a lie. And this kid is just basically just saying, like, I'm going to show you what kind of tool you are.
I believe Biden's going to win in a landslide. Lowest unemployment in 60 years, baby.
What about inflation? You have any questions about inflation?
Inflation's going down.
Actually, it's going up.
It's going down. Gas prices are down. Gas prices are down. Inflation is down. Hope. Seethe.
Why is the Fed then raising rates?
Pause it.
Illegals
Okay.
are coming.
Now listen. First
the
off,
Fed raising rates.
the Fed is not raising rates.
Exactly.
They're just contemplating when they're going to drop them. The rate of inflation is going down, popped up a little bit in the last reading, but it's two things. It's basically rent and then gas. The inflation, is increasingly people are realizing that it's a function of largely of logistics and profiteering. And there's a good argument out there that increasing the rates have been driving part of this inflation because we are seeing rental prices and home ownership prices going through the roof because to go from 3% interest on a home to 7% interest in a number of basically a year and a half has killed the ability of people to move around. And you couple this with not having built homes in the wake of the financial crisis, that's where we're at. But here it is.
It's going down. Gas prices are down. Gas prices are down. Inflation is down. Hope. Seethe.
Why is the Fed then raising rates? How many illegals are coming across the border every day?
A lot.
So about 10 to 15,000 a day. Do you think Joe Biden
Pause
is
it
going to
for a
vote
second.
them?
That's also not true. Not true. Go ahead.
But I mean, he moved on, right? He moved, or he cut it. He clipped it so that odd.
A lot.
So about 10 to 15,000 a day. Do you think Joe Biden?
And they're all going to vote Dem.
You're okay? Can you say that again?
The illegals? Well, illegals. Yeah, they're coming here. They're going to vote Democrat, and we're going to win.
So you are admitting that you're admitting the border is a political tactic by the Democrat Party.
Pause
Joe
it for a
Biden
second.
is
He can't even articulate because he's like, oh, wait a second. I'm supposed to just say this lie that undocumented immigrants are going to be here to vote in time for November. First of all, there is no process when someone who is not a citizen today is going to end up voting in November. Maybe I think if you get married, you can do it in time, but it's just a total fabrication and lie. Same one that Donald Trump was pushing, 3 million illegals came from Massachusetts and drove up to New Hampshire. That's what happened. It's the exact same sort of but as soon as this kid says yeah, no, that's the plan. Kirk doesn't know how to respond because he's like, wait a second, I've been telling this lie for so long, I don't even know how to. So you admit it's a political plan. What the hell does that mean?
Well, what does it mean? You admit it as if this kid has special insight into the Great Replacement.
Exactly. Yes. He's the point person for the administration.
And you would never suspect
You
him.
can tell by his Hawaiian shirt. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're coming here. They're going to vote Democrat, and we're going to win.
So you are admitting that you're admitting the border is a political tactic by the Democrat Party. Joe Biden is opening the floodgates of this country because he wants to hold on to political power. We've been saying this for a long time.
And you
just admitted it. What is he doing to secure
You just
the border?
admitted it. The guy says, you got any proof on that? He goes, I don't need proof because you, college student, just admitted that there are millions of undocumented immigrants coming in to vote through a very intricate plan, obviously, because you got to distribute these votes in all the swing states. So we've got to get all of these undocumented to the swing states, set them up, hang out in time to vote.
You know what? Like, probably have a bigger impact on inflation than the electoral process by, like, you know, building houses and stuff like that. But anyway.
Charlie has spent so much time around college students, and he still hasn't been able to pick up on like when a 20-year-old is trying to troll him.
Well, he knows it. He's just trying to play. He's just got the whole thing. He just got the admission.
Right.
He's just thinking this is going to be good for my funders.
In the floodgates of this country because he wants to hold on to political power. We've been saying this for a long time. Proof. You just admitted it. What is he doing to secure the border? When you have 15,000 people a day coming across your southern border,
who cares?
That is not a mistake.
Who cares?
But who cares? Do you believe in borders?
Yeah.
As like I believe that. No borders. No, one world government.
And final pitch for Joe Biden? No borders, lots of war, more spying, and bankrupt the country?
He's still gonna win.
You guys might win an election, but that will be the death of America if that is the case.
But the best part is that he doesn't know how to respond to this because the kid is just granting all of the lies.
He's like doing improv technique.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He goes, yep, no borders.
All you could say to Kirk at that point is, yep, death of America. That's part of the plan too.
Right.
I mean, it's wild how natural fascists think borders are. I mean, I've experienced what a loosened border is like. I have actually traveled to Canada prior to 9/11. I think we can go back to that. I personally, I'm fine with that. I've also been in the European Union, traveled across Europe. There's no borders there. I think whether it's like Taiwan, China, I think there's actually a lot of communication across that border, and we should encourage that to continue. Likewise, I think in a better situation, I think the nationalism, like generally nationalism is bad. And so we're seeing this now. We talked with Kurt Hackbarth, a Mexican journalist, about how scary it is that we have all these internal divisions in America, and one of the outlets could be like, oh, we're going to do some cruise missiles at drug traffickers in Mexico, for instance, not knowing that those people are also in communities of where people live. Like, I don't know. I appreciate the no border thing because we need to be loosening up, stop militarizing the border is a better way because we've been doing it for decades and decades now, and it's just been a boondoggle.